deep in the heart of Texas. San Antonio, the scene for the Pacers. The proven champion Jaylen Brown. They're expecting him to bring it tonight as they look towards the game against the Spurs. Pacers, Spurs. Up next. We're back in a moment. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
He has stepped up on the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, showing some real intensity protecting the rim.
So look at the starters for the Pacers. Ivica Zubac's out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Kevin Durant, then it's Halliburton, and it's Brown in at the 2. And for the Spurs, we've got Keldon Johnson. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Devin Vassell out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Brown can't hit. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Vassell from the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
How about Fox getting after it on the glass? His teammates have to love seeing that kind of effort.
Here's Durant. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Zubac. Halliburton outside. So nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Durant from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but his team's foundation of togetherness has helped. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Wembanyama. The 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Zubac, screen. And that one's good. Siakam for 3.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Now Vassell. Here's the 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And here's Siakam from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And we know Fox can score, but they're showing how capable a passer he is as well.
Pacers leading by 4. Outside, Brown. Zubac with a screen on Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. BA, back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's Fox. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Tries it from 19. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Brown. And that's now 8 points for Pascal Siakam. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Now here's Zubac for 3. Durant nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Ends up going with a new group. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Harper. He's marked by McConnell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
Waters is checked in for San Antonio. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton's checked in for McConnell. Indiana leading by 7. Let's go to the sideline and hear some news about Tyrese Halliburton. Allie, what have you heard?
The head athletic trainer for Indiana provided us some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
It's good. Durant's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Harper passes to Cornette. Here's Bailey to stop the run. It's rebounded by Zubac. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. And it's blocked.
A huge bonus to Bailey's game. The ability to close out shooters, stop shots with his length and agility.
And San Antonio making a change here. Fox is checked in. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Zubac. Brown comes in for Durant. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Now here's McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Toppin, a screen on Fox. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Harper. Bailey, the pass to Fox. Fires for 3. No luck on that one. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Indiana, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Barnes. And it's Bailey in at the 3 slot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Outside, Brown. Brown attacking, and Brown with the stuff.
Speedy move by Brown, using his velocity to get right where he wants to go.
To the paint. Here's Bailey, and that one is hammered home.
Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Wembanyama's checked in for Cornett. Then for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. He's checked in for Potter. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Wembanyama against Siakam. Brown looking around. Clock at 6. Shoots over Bailey. Brown can't hit. Spurs trail by 8. Fox outside. To the inside. Tipped. And here's Halliburton. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Free throw good, Halliburton. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Halliburton on the wing. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And he can't get the first one. Indiana making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And he's good on the second. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Graham.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And he nails the third.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Harper. Now Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Toppin. 5 on the clock. The three from Barnes. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Indiana leading by 13. Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Bailey. Durant's shot is off. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From deep, Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his third assist of the night.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Now here's Toppin. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Durant for three. KD splashes the triple.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Brian?
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie. He's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Bailey. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Fox. Harper passes to Champagnie. Wembanyama, screen on Toppin. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Toppin. From deep, Harper. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 13. Durant draws the double. Back to Siakam. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. McConnell passes to Durant. Shoots over Vassell. That shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Always ready and willing to fire Vassell from the corner.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. On the wing, Durant. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 10. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low. Here's Siakam. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown finds Zubac. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Wembanyama with it. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Indiana ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
Man, how good has KD been? Playing with confidence, letting the game come naturally to him, and he affects every phase of the game, Shaq.
Making it look so easy. The great ones do that, Kenny.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Pistons out in Detroit. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 10-point game. On the floor for Indiana. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Brown in at the 2. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's gotten his third basket of the night.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball. He searches and finds an open guy.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blockers.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Johnson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Durant. Back to Brown. Zubac, screen. 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
Halliburton, pass to Brown. Now here's Zubac. Pass to Halliburton. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Pulls up on the wing. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. 4th, Ivica Zubac.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Johnson against Brown. Siakam left side to the middle. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's Vassell with the drive. Champagnie.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
To stop the drought. The Pacers again can't hit.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Pacers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
There's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Champagny, to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Fox outside. Here's Champagny. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Goes to the fadeaway. Wembanyama's got 9.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
Back to Halliburton. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by Johnson.
We can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Halliburton. Top of the key jumper, no good. And Brown has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. A minute 20 left in the third. Pass to Durant. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 14 points for him.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Zubats. Brown comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Nembhard in for Halliburton. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Bailey, the pass to Jones. Now Cornette, pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Cornette sets a screen from deep. Harper. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Olynyk checked in for San Antonio. Then for Indiana, Nesmith comes in for Brown. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Durant. .35 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Nesmith. Beyond the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Cornette passes to Bailey. Now here's Barnes. Defended by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. San Antonio again can't hit. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Indiana ahead, up 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Barnes, Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Luke Cornette, and it's Bailey in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Fox after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Bailey. Pass to Barnes. Cornette sets a screen. Spurs need to get one up here. And the shot goes. Cornette's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Strong bucket by Siakam.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Three-pointer, Fox knocks down the long J. It's all knotted up.
The consistency might not be elite, but still, Fox is a legitimate three-point threat.
And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
Okay, thanks, Allie. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Fox outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama, pass to Bailey, and he gets that one.
Yeah, for this coaching staff, they want Bailey operating in the paint. I mean, he's got athleticism and touch.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And some changes here for the Pacers. Zubac, he's checked in for Toppin. Durant comes in for Nesmith. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Tyrese Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Durant, the pass to Zubac. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They have no answer defensively inside.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Spurs trail by 3. Fox for 3. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Outside Durant. Back to Brown. The 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Vassell! Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Zubac. Outside Siakam. Zubac, screen. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama there for the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Well, the Pacers shooting at about 44% so far. Can't hit it. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Vassell. The 3 is off. And for the Pacers, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth to take the lead. Zubac pulls it down.
finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Outside Brown. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Outside. Here's Wembanyama to take a lead. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from three.
Well, we talk about icing his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Outside Durant. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Nimhart, he's checked in for Halliburton. Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
What a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Here's Vassell from deep, and he nails it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Durant.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Fox against Nimhart. Zubac pulls it down. And here's Indiana now. Siakam fires.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Wembanyama. Yes! Using that window!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Gets it to go inside.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Now Johnson, he launches. It's good from beyond the arc.
Look, he's got ice water in his veins. Johnson ready for his moment.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Oh, money! And so the Big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.